Giving me an up-close and personal view. And welcome back to the JoAnne Powell Show. I am JoAnne. We're coming to you live from the World Center Broadcast Media, WCOBM.com, Hollywood. And for those who are joining you, tuning in on the Go Harrison Show, I'd like to welcome you on as well. It is 2017, and with that comes New Year's resolutions. Have you made yours yet? I have some that I've written down. So the key is to making sure that you keep those resolutions. But I have a list of some of the top resolutions. Take a look and listen.
Watching the ball drop New Year's Eve, kissing and making resolutions have become New Year's traditions. Many making resolutions only to break them, but maybe this year things will go differently. Here are the most popular resolutions for 2017. We'll start from the bottom and move up. Reading more makes the list. Although it's down slightly from last year, you can download a book on your tablet or go old school and buy a good book to read. Travel. This is down slightly from last year as well. Have you picked out an exotic destination yet? Spend less, save more. This is up from last year. Not an uncommon resolution following the holidays. Learn a new hobby. Knitting or scuba diving sounds fun. Live life to the fullest. This resolution topped our list last year. Get organized. That's always a good one. Become healthy in 2017. I'm on board for that one. Losing weight and exercising more tied the number 2 spot. I've already gotten started on this one. And topping the list for 2017, becoming a better person. This is up from last year. Working on becoming a better person is a good one. A key component to keeping your resolutions this year is to keep your goals realistic.
Well, one of those resolutions was to spend less, save more. If you're interested in getting your financial house in order, or you might be interested in buying a house in 2017, that if that's on your list of the New Year's resolutions, well, my guests who are joining me now are here and they can help you. Seated right next to me is Joe Garcia, who is a broker and owner of the Blue Ocean Real Estate and Mortgage Company. Yeah. Seated right next to him is Tino Rojas, and also next to her is Tiffany Goudreau. So you are all with the Blue Ocean, yes. Real estate and mortgage company, and you each have kind of your expertise to help people through this process. So getting your financial house in order, what would you say is the first step? And we'll start with you, Joe.
The first step is basically give us a call or come into the office and just let us take a look at your income, take a look at your last 2 years' taxes, your pay stubs, bank statements, and most importantly, your credit. We pull your credit on a tri-merge and see exactly what the issues may come, or what issues may show up, okay, so that we don't surprise the lender later on. Right. So.
Yeah, what would you say is, in terms of credit, what is a key component? I mean, if you have less than perfect credit, is there still hope for you? Is there anything that can be done? Or, what would you say to someone like that?
There's always an opportunity. Some people feel, as if they're not the norm because, their FICO isn't at where they want it to be. But there's open opportunity here with Blue Ocean. There's FICO driven, but for the purpose of credit, my specialty is to repair or to analyze and to review and see what needs to be done. I'm reviewing, looking at foreclosures, seeing if there's any open collections, charge-offs, and so forth, and bankruptcies
as
well.
Yeah, that's Tiffany talking for those who are listening and not watching us.
Oh, I got it.
So, Tina, what would you say, or what advice would you give to someone who is kind of taking a look at their finances and, like, okay, I need to kind of get things tightened up for this year?
I would ask them what payment are they comfortable at. Say they rent and they say they pay $1,500 a month. I try to get as close as what they're comfortable for their payment.
And that's a key component, because a lot of people look at getting homes. I know when they had the bubble that burst, and a lot of people had more home than they could really afford. So do you help them kind of get the right fit, not getting, biting off more they can chew?
Yeah, usually first-time home buyers are coming into an FHA, which is 3.5% down.
Okay.
And with that, there are closing costs, but if I create a good buyer or a good borrower out of you, then we can go to the table and get you make a contract on a home for purchase, in showing you as a strong buyer or a strong borrower. And with that is basically getting all your information into the lender, letting them see what issues may arise so that I can solve them and we can work through them and move you towards going out searching for a home.
And in California, in not all parts of California, but a lot of parts of California, it's like really expensive to get in. So how do you help that first-time homeowner actually get into a house?
Well, there is usually, let's say on a $250,000 house, on a small end if it's a condo or something, that you are your closing costs or your down payment 3.5 could be like $7,500. Your $7,000. Your closing costs could be somewhere around $7,500 to $8,000 total, including your including your appraisal. The way we try to work and make you a strong borrower, so that we can go to the negotiation table of getting the contract and try to get some lender closing costs and get some seller closing costs.
Okay.
And if you're the top pick, if I can close your loan within 30 days because I've already got you pre-approved, then we're ahead of the game and you're going to get the home that you want. Probably going to win with every client that I have.
What are some of the key areas that are good for first-time homeowners to look at in terms of getting affordable but nice houses?
The area?
Yeah. Okay, Tina.
Well, we are in the high desert, the Victor Valley area, and the homes are still affordable. They're in the mid-twos, and you could actually find a fixer-upper for around $150.
That's pretty good.
It has to pencil in for their budget, and if they like the high desert, then I show them homes there.
Now, in terms of, Tiffany, fixing credit, you have people who were had foreclosures or filed for bankruptcy. Can they still buy a house? I mean, is it still possible for someone who has a history like that to get into a home still?
Yes, there's hope, and there is the rule for foreclosures, and that's where bankruptcies, foreclosures, it's all
3 years.
Yes, all factored in, and of course with understanding what it is. So I'm reviewing and analyzing their credit to see exactly what is reported to guide them and, to either lead them to the creditors to maybe pay off a collection account or to settle or perhaps whatever is feasible for the client. And like you said, for foreclosures, there is
or pay down some of their credit.
Okay, yeah, pay
and
down
get it to the
as well.
30% sweet spot.
Yeah, because that's something also you need to be aware of when you're looking at, getting a home, because you take the ratio of what your income is and then what your debt ratio, like how much debt, because you have credit cards or your car. So those type of things you kind of want to pay down and get under control or in a good place before you are looking at a loan.
That's why we advise new homeowners or, people that are planning on, that are renting now, come to us now. You want to plan this out, like 6 months in advance. People need to save a little bit more, especially if you're already you're on a budget. Everybody, or people got taxes coming. You really want to plan it out. You really want us to take a look. Let's just analyze what you have going now, give you the best advice, and that's where Tiffany comes in, and she'll go let them know, go work through their credit, and show them, bring the percentages down. It usually has to deal with their credit debt,
Right.
their ratios, how much they borrowed out against their credit cards, and if you can get that in control, and you can get yourself into where you can afford the home payment, the new home payment that's coming in, including your taxes, insurance, and your mortgage insurance.
Okay, we're going to have to take a little break here, but when we come back, we're going to talk more. You got some good information going, so stay tuned. You're watching the JoAnne Powell Show.
All right.
If you are an adult that began college and has not finished your college degree, let me put it to you straight. If your lifestyle and your standard of living is not becoming to you, then you should be coming to us, Oakwood University LEAP program. We are the fast, flexible adult degree completion program for the busy adult, like you.
Register today. Go to oakwoodleap.com or call 256-726-7098. It's time to leap.
For years, people have trusted McKay's Family Mortuary. We're part of your community and we'll take care of the details. We offer a variety of memorial services, including sea scattering and cremation. According to the Federal Trade Commission, the average funeral cost is over $9,000. We have complete funeral chapel service starting at only $31.25, casket included. Direct cremation starting at only $9.95. Visit one of our 5 locations and meet our caring and diverse staff. McKay Family Mortuary. Let us be the shoulder to lean on.
Thanks to Oakwood University and the LEAP program, I have now a college degree. So to the Spanish-speaking members of this community who feel that the LEAP program is something you should consider, I would say, ánimo a la universidad. Considere el programa LEAP de Oakwood University.
Go to oakwoodleap.com or call 256-726-7098.
Seize the Day Scuba for your best scuba experience above and below the sea. You'll find friendly staff, experienced PADI certified instructors, and state-of-the-art scuba equipment and gear. Join our dive club and we'll help you plan memorable scuba excursions. Immerse yourself. Seize the Day Scuba, serving Southern California. Call 949-220-0500 to create your scuba experience.
When I first started into the program, yes, I had doubts. I was really impressed with Oakwood University, with the faculty and the staff and the student body. It was a really good experience, and I would definitely recommend it to anyone who was thinking about going back and finishing their degree.
Register today. Go to oakwoodleap.com or call 256-726-7098.